This is the story of how I won my divorce before my wife even knew we were fighting. Sarah and I were together for 7 years. I thought she was the low-maintenance, down-to-earth partner I wanted. I paid the majority of the bills, rent, trips, everything, because that's just how I was raised. But shortly after our wedding, the facade shattered. She left her phone on the couch, and a message flashed across the screen from a coworker. The line that iced my blood was, "Once I get his money from divorce, we'll be fine." It wasn't the cheating that broke me. It was the chilling calculation, the plan to steal half my savings. I didn't scream. I'm built for systems. I smiled more, acted more loving, and quietly started building a fortress to ensure she walked away with nothing. Over the next few months, I became a silent operative. I documented everything. Texts, call logs, all backed up. I reviewed the prenup, activated a trust, and legally transferred every significant asset out of her reach. I rerouted my salary, leaving just enough in the joint account to avoid suspicion. The crucial moment came when I strategically influenced the timing of her pregnancy. I knew a baby would force her to pause her exit, buying me the final weeks to seal every loophole. The child was mine, confirmed by a quiet paternity test, and I proceeded with certainty. The day after her first ultrasound, believing the baby had saved us, I ended the charade. I placed a folder filled with her betrayal, her own texts, timestamps, and the confirmed legal paperwork in front of her. No drama, just facts. I told her the divorce papers were already filed, the assets protected, and her divorce money fantasy was over. She cried, realizing her scheme had failed. A week later, Sarah was packing, leaving without a word. I changed the locks and started over, focused solely on the child. But my work wasn't done yet. I dug into her lover. He wasn't a lovesick fool. He was a broke opportunist running from debt. I found his wife and sent her the complete PDF of evidence with the subject line, "You have a right to know the truth." The chaos was immediate. The lover lost his job, and his wife filed for separation. Sarah, already on thin ice, spiraled into panic, losing her job and her new life partner. She ended up bouncing between her disapproving mother and temporary friends. Sarah sent me a final, pathetic text. "I have screwed up badly." I didn't reply. What was there to say? She wanted chaos and freedom. I gave her structure and devastating consequences. She traded stable years for a guy who abandoned her instantly. I sit now, completely calm, preparing the nursery, financially secure and free from a calculated liar. If a person spends months plotting to financially destroy you while pretending to love you, should your counter strategy be considered revenge, or simply the most effective form of self-defense? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Share your thoughts about this story in the comments.